At the start of the year, Donald Trump was once again voted in as president. Right there, as Trump was being given the keys to the castle, was his great friend Elon Musk, celebrating like he was the one who became president. Elon was pushing hard for Trump to become president since the beginning, which made sense when he was then made the head of the Department of Government Efficiency by Trump. It looked like the start of a powerful relationship. Now, months later, Musk not only had a falling out with Trump, but he's even claiming that Trump won't release the real Epstein list because he claims he's on it. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about Elon Musk claiming Trump is a part of the Epstein list. But before we begin, I just wanted to let my Patreon members know I will be dropping a new exclusive video about a man who discovered a ghost town where he found a satanic sacrifice site. I'm finishing up on this video and it should be up soon. If you're one of my members, make sure to be on the lookout for that video. If you're not a member, you should consider joining. For $3 a month, not only will you be offering support to the truth movement, but you will also get access to over 45 exclusive Patreon videos that are not allowed here on YouTube. If you would like to join, you can find the link in the description and in the comment section. I want to thank you all. Now, let's get right into it. On Monday, January 20th, Donald Trump was once again elected President of the United States of America. When Trump was sworn in, Elon was given a special role in the government hierarchy by Donald Trump. Trump and Musk were talking about how they were going to change America and make it great again, which many Americans supported. Elon even tweeted out Novus Ordo Seclorum, which translates to New Order of the Ages, basically announcing that there was going to be a new world order now with him and Trump running things. Both Trump and Elon benefited greatly from this new relationship.
Is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things. Where is he? Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon. Yes, take over. Hi, everyone.
Musk constantly promoted Trump on X and was even one of the top donors for his campaign. Elon benefited as well by not only receiving an important role in the government as the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, but his Tesla stocks also saw a giant increase. Things were going great for both Trump and Elon until just a few days back. What's being reported is that the beef between Trump and Elon started because Trump was passing a bill called the Big Beautiful Bill, which was going to negatively affect Elon Musk's Tesla company by cutting out a tax credit given to those who buy an EV. Since Musk had a company that sells EV, this bill would lower the incentive for people to buy a Tesla. For obvious reasons, according to Trump, Elon was opposed to the bill, but Trump still got it passed by the House and is now awaiting it being passed by the Senate.
Elon's upset because we took the EV mandate, and which was a lot of money for electric vehicles, and they're having a hard time, the electric vehicles, and they want us to pay billions of dollars in subsidy. And Elon knew this from the beginning. I can understand why he's upset. Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval Desk, and even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting and very nice. He wants to be who he is, so you could make that statement too, I guess. Look, Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we will anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. Better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have all. We want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different, and I can understand that, but he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left.
Now, this led to the events that took place yesterday, where Elon started a war with Donald Trump over Twitter. Elon Musk directed several insults towards Donald Trump. He called for the impeachment of Trump, claimed that if it wasn't for his support, Trump wouldn't have become president, and also claimed that Trump's big beautiful bill will hurt Americans. But the most alarming thing he stated was that Donald Trump doesn't want to release the real Epstein list because he's one of the names on it. Elon Musk tweeted this out: "Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump." This was a serious allegation to make against the President of the United States of America, especially after they were just best friends and seemed so close. Trump responded to Elon claiming he went crazy and was only saying these things because he found out that the big beautiful bill was gonna cut out the EV tax credit. Elon dropped this allegation, and seriously, it isn't something to look past. Now, there have been rumors that Trump could have been on the Epstein list for a long time now, as he did end up on the flight logs. Trump explained this off by claiming he was only on the flight logs because he borrowed Epstein's plane once. While Trump and Epstein were friends, Trump claims he stopped associating with Epstein as soon as he found out he was a monster. Epstein himself claimed in a recording that leaked months ago that Trump was his best friend at one point and claimed he wasn't a nice guy.
People fight each other,
right,
and then have outsiders. He sort of poisons the well outside. He will tell 10 people Bannon's a scumbag and Priest is not doing a good job and Kelly has a big mouth. And what do you think? Jamie Dimon says that you're a problem and I shouldn't keep you. And I spoke to Carl Icahn, and Carl thinks I need a new spokesperson. So Kelly, even though I hired Kellyanne's husband, Kellyanne is just too much of a wild card. And then he tells Bannon, I really want to keep you, but Kellyanne hates you.
I have more than dozens. I probably have 100 hours of Epstein talking about the inner workings of the Trump White House and about his long-standing, deep relationship with Donald Trump.
So how do you know this?
That was close to straight.
So I need the Donald. Just give me Donald.
First, it's fun. So you probably know he had a scalp reduction because he had the same male pattern movement that we all have. He had his scalp moved, which is terrible. Donald's office, as you know, he made that. He used to be on the phone as a fake PR person. I also found it funny. I was sitting there listening to the guys from the Post talk, and Donald would say, he's a great guy. I loved working with him. And I sit there going, this is just amazing. And he'd say, Michael, come on, let's go to the office. And he'd say, tell me, what's it like in there? He'd say, do you like having sex with your wife? How often do you? He'd say, it's great. Seriously, Michael, how often do we have sex? Don't you want to? You and I can go upstairs, or tomorrow come over. There's this girl's coming in from Los Angeles, part of the Hawaiian Tropic So come over at 3 o'clock. You're going to have a great time. I promise you, Michael, it's just me and you. You're going to have a great time. Be up here at 3 o'clock. We can go upstairs. The whole time, Victoria's been on the phone listening. He set it up because he wants to Victoria. So he has you on, because as an avoid conversation, you're not going to say yes to much. He had a really speech to me. How would you like really unfucking come on, you must have had a better wife, right? I said, yes. Tell me about it. And the wife's on the speakerphone, listening to Donald and said, I think you're really hot. And I know you think you're a guy. Michael is like the end of the world, the best guy on earth, you'll be married to him. You're wrong. Just listen to the next 20 minutes. And you can go with the new office, set you up.
So just tell me about his intelligence.
With respect to real estate deals, he's brilliant. He's a salesman. He knows real estate really well. Anything else but that, he knows nothing. No history, no strategy. And that's not to say about executive function. The executive function says, and it's strange because construction, by definition, is just that. First you have the foundation, you have the steels going up, what stage? But in terms of his anything but real estate, he can't figure out if I fire Bannon, what happens tomorrow.
So cause and effect, that has no relationship. And is it in analytic intelligence?
No.
Now, what's this thing about that functionally he can't read, or he doesn't read, or
He doesn't. Well, he certainly can't read a balance sheet, which is funny. Has no idea. He doesn't read. He reads page 6. So he's not functionally illiterate. But his reading comprehension is anything complicated. You don't know.
now? What's other than he has he has a sense of humor. He can be funny.
He's right, funny.
What else recommends it?
His ability to sell. He is charming. He is able to convince people. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman, say, "You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." So he tells everybody what they want to hear. And it's charming. And I'm telling you that I know 4 or 5 people who have recently seen him. I just realized we're talking, where he built the UN Plaza Trump Tower, wasn't that amazing? I was going to take the top 4. I went with Donald to see it. And it was, again, what you can pay me that was it's a $13 million transaction. You can pay me 11, you're recording the 13 that you give 2 to the mall or something. It was always. So the idea that he is that bad, dirty business, he's a construction person in New York City, the electricians in the country. I don't know, I have no idea what they're thinking. He's not even, he's a horrible human being. In Jeffrey's book, he does nasty things to his best friends' wives. Anyone who first tries to gain your trust and then uses it to do bad things. That's how it goes.
Now, like I said, Trump denies being a part of the Epstein files and claims he was never involved in any of Epstein's activities and denies ever being on his island. Now here's Elon claiming he knows Trump is a part of the Epstein files and it's why he won't release them. I know a lot of people aren't gonna like Elon for saying this, and honestly it's already showing. Right after Elon started beefing with Trump, his Tesla stocks crashed significantly. It was reported it dropped by 15%, probably as a direct result of Trump threatening to cut government contracts with Elon's companies. This beef got real serious real quick, with Elon openly calling Trump an Epstein accomplice. Honestly, it's not surprising to me that people think Trump was involved in Epstein's shady behavior. But it is surprising seeing Elon being the one to call it out, especially after they were just celebrating winning office not that long ago. Now you have to wonder if Elon saw something that confirmed to him that Trump was guilty. What do you guys think? Now honestly, I don't really trust either of these two guys. To me, all of this seems like a giant distraction. We gotta look out for what they're trying to distract us from. You guys know I think all presidents are puppets. I know this country isn't really run by them. It's run by the real elite behind them. They are just the puppets put in place to give people the illusion of choice. Even though Elon is calling out Trump, I don't trust him at all. And I feel like he's someone we have to keep our eyes on. I feel like Elon Musk likes to pretend to be the Antichrist. All the things he's been doing paints him as some sort of supervillain. Elon is trying to install chips in people's brains, he has a company working towards improving AI, and he is even creating humanoid robots, promising that he will put humanoid robots in the houses of all Americans. He also tweeted out that it was the start of the New World Order when Trump became president. Elon seems like the perfect catalyst for an antichrist. All he would have to work on is making most people like him, which while he was with Trump, he was achieving. It seems like Elon wants people to think he's the Antichrist. Now, when it comes to Elon claiming that Trump was a part of the Epstein files, honestly, even if it's true, they would never confirm it. The government isn't going to expose themselves. The whole Epstein situation was covered up, and we let it happen. They lied about the whole thing and refused to tell us the truth. The information would never come out. Like I said many times over, I myself don't think Epstein took himself out. I honestly believe he either faked his death and escaped the prison, or they silenced him before he can snitch on others. But my money is on him still being alive somewhere, continuing his evil behavior. Obviously, there was a lot of powerful people who partied with Epstein. A lot of powerful men participated in that evil behavior. But our world is sadly so corrupt that we will never get those answers. Everyone who's named in the Epstein list is explained away, while the real evildoers aren't even mentioned. Like I said, this is obviously a big distraction. I'm honestly looking for what they're trying to distract us from, as all the attention quickly shifted to this random beef. A beef between the richest man in the world and the president of the United States. I want to know what you guys think below. Is Elon right about Trump? Do you agree with me that this is a distraction? Let me know in the comment section. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.